Alright, sorry, it's been taking me a bit to get everything set up because I just recently hit affiliate. So I'm trying to figure things out. It's really hard to manage this, but it should be now that every hour an ad will go, which is when we usually take our breaks anyway, so should all work out. Let's go ahead. I need to... Oh yeah, now I have access to emotes. So I'll have to add a whole bunch of stuff later on and customize a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, and then I have all these. Okay, cool. I'm still learning how to do all this stuff. So let's go ahead and go back to my channel. On here. So basically what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be completing the Dodoco event. And then if we have time afterwards, then we will just do some Inazuma exploration probably. And then that would be basically it. I am now officially working on hopefully the final version of my Live 2D model, which I will draw and rig everything. Then next time I'll also have hopefully all the emotes set up as well. That is if I can draw them. Then I'll have everything affiliate-wise hopefully all set up. And then yeah, I think we're good. Everything will be basically the same as my usual streams. The only difference is that every single hour we will be taking a lovely 3-minute break. A good 3-minute break to hydrate, stretch your limbs, just to get you moving. It's always a good thing. Though of course sometimes the breaks might be longer than 3 minutes. So like on the first hour, it'll be more like just like a quick hydration check. But on the second hour of the stream is like at least a 5 to 10 minute break, I'd say. Which should be good. Let me copy this. Okay, yeah, and then next time I'll also have my freaking overlays hopefully done and not this work in progress kind of baloney. Because I really still gotta work on that. Then we go ahead and copy this. Oh, I keep forgetting that Discord doesn't like that. Oh yeah, speaking of Discord, I'll hopefully have a server set up by then too, as well. Because it would be probably pretty helpful. Alright, now we can start. Now that I'm all set up and ready to go. I'm drinking me some milk. Or well, I was eating it with graham crackers actually, but yeah, the Dodoco event only has like, what, 2 more days left to it, and I didn't even realize it was going on until yesterday when I got on. I will say that we've got quite a lot of wishes that I'm pretty confident that when Focalor comes out, I'll probably get her. It all depends, because I am on 50-50 right now. if next week I don't have anything to do on Genshin in particular, then I'll probably start playing a new game. Or maybe I'll even do like the first half Genshin, and then the other half something else. Who knows? Because I do want to start branching out my content. So maybe instead I'll just add on another day that I start streaming. Maybe like Tuesdays. That should probably work. I'm trying to think what would be next, because there's like 2 to 3 other different games that I want to play. Maybe I'll bring it up to a vote. Because I really don't know. I think I'm gonna do something different. Because I was gonna do Honkai Star Rail, but I think I'm just gonna use that one for my own entertainment more than streaming it. Oh yeah, I was exploring in Azuma.
Apparently, Mondstadt and Leela are organizing a joint event? That's pretty cool! Wonder what occasions brought them together. Let's ask around and see if we can find out! Now, we just need a major transport hub where lots of travelers trade info. Preferably one that's high up with a great line of sight. Oh! Got it! Wang Shuin! Come on, let's go!
Excuse me, there's another event going on? Oh, they just started Waterborne Poetry too? Okay, looks like we're gonna be doing a good few then. Gonna claim this. Yeah, so we're gonna do this one first, and then we can do this one. At least quest-wise. I don't know. Has 3 mini games. Okay, so then we'll do this one as well, probably. I mean, you might as well, right? I'm trying to think. Cause I do want to redo my overlay, but I'm also trying to think on how I want to redo it. Cause I know I have to do a lot of like looking up, or looking into, I should say, on how to set it up properly. Most of it is just me trying to find an idea what I want. Let me go ahead and claim this real quick. I don't know. Maybe I will just put it up to a vote on what game, or what day even, I should do the other things. I mean, quickly check my task manager to make sure Genshin isn't running multiple things again. Because it really goes hard on my computer if it is. Yep, it is. Okay. That'd explain why it's not loading very well. Okay, there we go. It's still like taking up the entire computer power, but at least now it's gonna be just slightly better. It's gonna be bearable. That's what I should say. That's the other thing. I need to upgrade my computer. That's like what I'm trying to get to, is upgrading my computer so that I can run more bigger games like Hogwarts Legacy or Code Vein. Ooh, Code Vein would be fun to stream. That would be fun to stream actually. I do love Code Vein, but I can't get past the second boss.
Okay, got it. But fish taste best when they're freshly blasted. Grill them over a fire and they'll turn extra crispy and smell so good.
Don't worry, Jean has informed me about all that a while ago. So, I went ahead and placed some orders at Good Hunter. Over the next few days, their chefs will be preparing the best fish fresh from the lake and cooking them right away. Freshly cooked fish served with Clee's favorite spices and my specially prepared desserts. I'm sure it'll be just as delicious as your catches.
Okay, then I'll trust your taste, Lisa. I promise I'll stay in the city and play Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventure. I won't go fish blasting or make any trouble for Albedo's friend. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon now. Is someone looking for us?
It's pretty rare to see you two together.
Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon! Klee was just thinking about you and then you appeared! How'd you do that? Oh, did you somehow magically hear Klee's thoughts?
Oh, little cutie and Paimon, you're here just in time. Looks like I won't have to go to the trouble of writing you a letter now.
We were brought here by the magic of pure coincidence.
We had some time on our hands and wanted to look for something to read in the library. Anyway, what's Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventure? It sounds way more fun than reading a book. It's a new game Lisa made for me. We came up with the name together. You're amazing, Paimon. You remembered the name so quickly. Whoa, you can design games, Lisa? Paimon thought that you were just into books.
I merely drew some inspiration from Shroomsplosion, a game from back when I was a student. It didn't really take too much effort. As long as we keep Klee happy during these unique circumstances, I'm willing to design as many games as she likes.
Unique circumstances?
Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Klee mentioned Albedo's friend, right? Did something happen in Mondstadt?
It's not too serious, but the situation still has to be treated with caution. Recently, fish species native to Sumeru have begun appearing in Cider Lake. Allowing them to spread would put the ecological balance of Mondstadt's waters at risk. Luckily, Klee noticed some fish she'd never seen before while she snuck out to play. She caught a few and showed them to Kaya. If it weren't for Klee, I'm afraid most of the local species would have already receded by the time ordinary citizens fully grasp the situation. And if a change occurs in the underwater ecosystem, it could very well affect the quality of water in Cider Lake. Consequently, the entire wine industry of Mondstadt could be in danger, and that poses a major threat to our economy.
I saved the day! I even got praised by Master Jean!
Well deserved. Praise indeed.
So that's what happened. Whew, good thing Klee noticed the fish before things got out of control.
The investigation team sent out a few members to inspect Cider Lake and look for the origin of the intruding species. To avoid disturbing these little invaders, Klee has to keep her treasured bombs away for some time. The investigation team's instruments are extremely sensitive, so any explosion within a certain distance of the lake would affect their data. Jean said that Klee would definitely get bored being cooped up inside the city all the time. Albedo's busy making improvements to the reconnaissance company's experimental equipment, while Kaya just left for a business trip. So the task of looking after her fell on my shoulders.
because Lisa invented Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventure. Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon, let's play together.
Count us in. We'll play until sundown.
All right, the game table is right over there in the garden. The orders I've placed at Good Hunter will also be delivered there. Please enjoy yourselves. It's not every day you get to play games with Klee, surrounded by the scent of flowers on the breeze, with delicious food delivered right to you.
Wait, Lisa, are you not coming with us?
Don't you think it'd be a little unfair if the game's creator joined in? I don't want to spoil the fun. Besides, as the librarian, I still have my basic responsibilities to take care of.
That just sounds like another excuse for staying indoors.
Run along now. Have fun playing with Klee.
We'll take good care of Klee.
Okay then, we'll catch you later, Lisa.
Yay! Let's go play with Klee. Yay. I know there's been this like rumor, quote unquote, going around that there's gonna be a marriage between two characters in Leeway. And some people were saying they were playable characters, but I really don't think they will be. I think it's just like two actual characters like that we've met along our travels, because it would make no sense. Especially with the Genshin community, if they wed two of the playable characters, the community would go haywire. That's for sure. Like, you would never see the light of day ever again. It would be the end.
We're here, Mr. Honorary Knight. This is where we'll play Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventure. Whoa, Lisa picked a really good spot. Paimon loves it here already. All right, teach us how to play, Klee.
Kaboom!
Yeah, let's play.
Yay! Helga, go away. Oh, you're the delivery person. Oh, never mind. Delivery person? Doesn't sound that simple. I'm totally reading what you're saying. Okay, I didn't ask for a whole life story. Oh god, leave me alone. Let me start the game. Ooh. Oh wow, okay. Watch the positions of the spiky fish and choose the right special Jumpty Dumpty. After a special Jumpty Dumpty is thrown, find the right time to let it explode, which will make the most of the special Jumpty Dumpty and blow up the most spiky fish. I think I get it. I don't know. Oh, it's so cute! Defeat the spiky fish warrior using special Jumpty Dumpty to obtain 1 point. Defeat the spiky fish king to obtain 2 points. Special Jumpty Dumpties in different colors have different explosion AoEs. Keep their unique traits in mind and throw them for a higher score. After a special Jumpty Dumpty is thrown, if it comes in contact with spiky fish or objects along its path, it will automatically explode. After throwing a special Jumpty Dumpty, you can press the throw button again to cause it to explode immediately. You can use this method to make the most of Jumpty Dumpty's explosion radius. Oh, that's so interesting. So if I did this... Oh. Oh yeah, and then you use tab. So you're gonna want to do this. And then switch to these ones. And to get these ones. Okay, I think I get it. Okay, well at least I got a good score. I totally could have gotten them all though. I'm gonna try again. I can get them all. I know I can. I want perfect scores across the board. I will not accept this heresy. I will get them all. I wonder if it's possible to get them all on every single one then. Provided I'm not the douche that does it wrong. And accidentally waste my first few. There we go. We got them all. Yay! Alright. Start. Let's go. That was when blow. Oh, you can change the side? Oh, heavens. Okay. That's something. So I think we're gonna want to throw this one here to get these ones. We're gonna want to throw this one here to get these ones. And then let's go over here. Actually no. I know how to do these ones. We do this. Get those ones. Do this. And get these ones. Then we switch to get this one. And then we have these ones. Which we get by doing this. Okay. And then we get this one by switching over to this one. There we go! I did it! Yay! Got them all. I'm so good. Alright, this one. Spiky, sneaky seagrass and spiky, stony strongholds can withstand frontal blast, but said seagrass will be obliterated after a single explosion. Oh, heavens forbid. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, it's looking like we want to do this. Oh, this is like a wide range one. So if I did this... Oh, that was a bad decision. Dang it. Okay, well... Might as well play the rest of it. Yeah, that's what I should have been doing for those ones. I messed that one up anyway. Yeah, okay, let's redo that one. Because I messed it up. Because you want to do this. You want to do this. You want to do this. And then you want to get these ones. Then we have one more to get these. And then we're gonna want this one here. Okay. And then we're gonna want these ones here. to get these. No, we want this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. After Crash Kaboom Mine is ignited, it can trigger a second explosion with a massive AoE. However, these explosions can still be blocked by spiky, sneaky seagrass and spiky, stony strongholds. Jesus Christ. Now they move to... Okay. We don't have much to work with here. I'm a little confused. So do we want to do this? Do the same here. Do this. Do this. Do that. Then we can just throw this one. Awesome! Let's go! Alright, then we'll do this one. Some spiky, sneaky seagrass hides special Jumpty Dumpties. Destroying the seagrass will gain you the aid of additional special Jumpty Dumpties. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. Duly noted. I'm a little confused on how to go about this. Okay. Okay, but that's not gonna get them all. Yeah, no, I already messed up. Okay. Because I needed to pop it here. Okay, retry. I was pretty close though. Okay, and then we want this to pop this. And then we want these guys close. Oh shoot. I already messed up. No. Retry. Let's do this. Okay. And we'll do this. Okay. And we do this. Okay. And then we get these guys close. We go like this. Okay. And we wait for these guys to come close. Get them. Okay. We go this guys. Okay. Let me do this. Awesome! Okay, we got them all. Okay. Okay, last one. Throw special, don't jump to blow up as many spiky fish as possible. Okay. Let's see here. We only have one of those. I'm thinking we might have to do... I'm not too sure. Yeah, no. Okay, let me just kind of randomly do this. Okay, that did not help. No, let me retry that. No. Let's use this to blow this up. Let's use this to blow these guys up. And then... No. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah! Oh my gosh. I wanted to do this. Hit this. Get these. And I want to do this. Let's do the same on this side. Hit these. Okay, I was supposed to get those guys too, but I didn't. Then we would get them, and then we would shoot this one and blow it up there. Okay, I somewhat figured it out. Oh.
Dodoco defeated lots of bad spiky fish warriors. Even the spiky fish king was no match. Dodoco, Jumpy Dumpty, and Klee, Sparks and Splash are the best.
Truly unstoppable.
This game reminds Paimon of the incident happening in Cider Lake. Did Lisa base its theme on that? But come to think of it, why go to the trouble of finding the invading species when they could just ask Klee to blow up every suspicious fish? They could even give us some bombs and let us handle this.
You and Klee are like two peas in a pod.
Well, well. From the looks on your faces, it seems like you're having fun.
It's Lisa! You're here! We loved playing Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventure. What a fun game you designed!
Thanks for playing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Perhaps I should come up with some new updates?
Ooh, yay! Klee wants to see Dodoco going on adventures in all kinds of places. No, wait. You must have spent a long time working on the game. It must be exhausting. We shouldn't make Lisa work too hard.
Aw, thank you for being so considerate. But if it helps keep you happy while you stay inside the city, I'll be more than happy to spend as much time as needed. Of course, I understand that you prefer going on your own adventures whenever you like. The game is just meant to be a new way to pass the time. Anyway, I have some great news, and I've also brought a gift for you cuties.
A gift? Actually, I have a gift for Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon, too.
We'll get to the gifts in a moment. Let me tell you the news first.
Is the incident in Cider Lake resolved?
That's right. 2 knights from the investigation team found the invasive species nest and swiftly disposed of it. The knights have also determined the cause of their invasion. The species were accidentally introduced to the lake by a merchant without any malicious intent, so the knights let her go after some lecturing and issuing a fine.
Luckily, they didn't cause too much trouble. But even Paimon thinks that merchant was way too careless.
The water in Cider Lake is safe.
Is it time for gifts yet? Can Klee go first?
Of course. Clee's been returning home on time every day without being reminded by anyone. So, I've been wondering what you're up to lately.
When I was home at night, I looked through Albedo's crafting book and learned to make this. Da-da-da!
So cute!
Whoa! It's Dodoco throwing a jumpy dumpty! Yep, I made a figure that looks like the Dodoco from Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic Adventure! Even though I can't make it throw real bombs. I hope it'll remind you of the fun we had together and blast away your troubles and boredom. A big Dodoco toy! Oh, Paimon loves surprises like this! With this, it'll feel like we're adventuring with Klee and Dodoco wherever we go!
Dodoco will come with us on all our adventures from now on.
I'm so happy you like my gift. I worked super hard on it. What's your gift, Lisa? I want to see.
Well, I'm afraid my gift is a lot less creative than yours. It's a storybook about Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventures.
Oh, so cool!
An adventure story! Yay! Whoa! A whole storybook!
The little cuties return to Mondstadt and join Klee on an adventure with Dodoco. Together, they defeated the bad spiky fish warriors and then enjoyed an afternoon tea. A most fitting way to end Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventure.
Did you plan out the whole story while designing the game?
No, as the protagonists of the story, you, little cutie, and Klee all played an important part in bringing the story to life. I've left a blank spot in the book specially for illustrations. But I just thought of an even better idea. Since we're all here on this special occasion, why don't I take a photo of you together?
Sure! We got to see our friends and play games together! That's definitely worth celebrating!
Let's take a group photo!
Come on then, Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon. Ready, Lisa? Klee had so much fun today. 3, 2, 1, Dodoco!
Yay! Okay, back to being a completionist. I need to get this complete. I refuse to have any less. No! Okay, okay. Let's go. Okay, we got them all now. Awesome. Nailed it. We're so good at this. I'm glad I'm doing the other event then too, because this one was really short because I did it all in one day.
Reduced to just standing around.
Okay, let's go claim all the rewards. They're giving 70? Jesus. Okay. Get it, I guess. Bro, I'm gonna be rich. Jesus. I'm glad they're finally giving more primos out. Because back then, they'd only give like, what, 20 primos
How absurd.
per thing? Now that was annoying. Oh yeah, now we can go claim our rewards too. Yay! Let's go start on the other event then as well. Then we can also see how many wishes I have on top of that. Just keep seeing everything pop up.
Ad Astra. Thank you for.
I don't know, I'm still
Ad
iffy
Astra.
on the commission thingy. The new way that they're doing it. I mean, it's not like completely annoying, but you know. Oh, I'm lagging my computer. I did not mean to do that. Can I have 2 characters? Yeah. Okay. And we'll go ahead and claim these. Claim all these. And we'll go ahead and start the other quest that we have. The waterborne poetry. At Wangshu Inn, my favorite place in all of Teyvat. Totally not because Xiao basically lives there. Couldn't possibly be. Me simping for Xiao? Couldn't possibly be. Okay, but Xiao's pretty cool though. He's just a funny little guy. Man, loading screens. They crazy. Amber, organic crystalline formations known as amber, can be found on Mount Hulao in Julian Karst. Who knows what treasure may be found within them? And no, this is not the Amber, it's Amber. Why did they name her Amber? I know it's like a popular name, but I feel like it's been a while since we've had anything event related to Leeway, because usually it's only like anniversary stuff. Venti and Hu Tao? Oh god, this is gonna be unhinged.
Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? We were just talking about you. This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
What are the odds?
It's been too long. I'll bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on. I can see it in your eyes.
As ever.
Excellent! I knew I could count on you.
What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious?
We were talking about one certain traveler, and how two's company but three's a crowd, as the inseparable duo tour around Teyvat, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures. They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
What the? It just gets worse and worse.
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stonegate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of 1 speech each what this event is about?
Well, we know it's a poetry festival. But, you know, I'm kind of curious to hear his response about the other thing. Also, I'm just checking Task Manager again. Oh, it's because of... Whoa, okay. Jesus Christ, what is going on here? My Firefox thinks that it needs to launch 50 things, apparently. That's very interesting, especially since that wouldn't make sense. Since I don't have that many tabs open. Why is it like that? Why does it show like there's like so many tabs of Firefox open? Whoa. I don't know. Accounting festival.
It's not, though that does sound fun. Maybe we missed an opportunity. In fact, it's a poetry gala, jointly hosted by representatives from both Mondstadt and Liyue. Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Who here during the Lantern Rite?
Oh, something about writing poetry together?
That's right. At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste. You know, it's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit. And now, I've finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually, in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to successfully organize the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
Bit of a weird name.
Liyue's poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With 2 nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun, and a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another. Hu Tao and I will be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so please forgive my dreadful performance just now.
Not at all, Venti. You followed my lead most excellently.
You flatter me.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved.
Sure, I'm looking forward to everyone's poems because I am not saying that.
Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be amazing. Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away.
But the sea of clouds always return.
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this. Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little.
All right, so basically you guys are here to discuss the activities for the poetry gala, right?
Oh, looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or two. You guessed it so effortlessly, but you still guessed it wrong.
Huh? Wait, Paimon guessed wrong?
We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
I
Oh.
already told you. I'm not going.
Oh, you're here too!
Never having penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid, as you well know.
Hey now, there's a first time for everything, right? We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time. And you don't even have to join us in person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on. But at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things out.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
Hey, join us. It'll be fun.
I'll consider it.
It's nearly time. Why don't you all head to the venue and take a look around? Quite a few of your friends should have arrived by now.
Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony. So, we'll catch up with you later. Plus, our Adeptus friend might need a bit more convincing. We'll see if we can coax him down.
Gotcha! We'll be on our way then!
Bro, Xiao, oh my god. I love my boy. I love him so much.
Howdy. Please, head straight on in.
My god. I love Xiao. Xiao is amazing. I love Xiao. Xiao is awesome. I love him. I love him so much. I love him dearly. Let's just casually teleport over here because I'm lazy like that. There was this one person who never touched a waypoint and literally walked everywhere. Like, what? What is wrong with you? You just made, like, what would be maybe a month worth of a game to 2 years worth. I couldn't imagine needing to walk around the entire freaking time. Imagine needing to walk everywhere.
Wow, it's so lively! Didn't think there'd be so many people here already. And a lot of them are familiar faces! Let's go say hi!
Yep, Changyun and Xingqiu. Oh, I can see Noelle and Mika. Who else? I think there's one other group of people. It's probably like Jinyun and maybe Yoonjin. I don't know.
Well, look who's here. This poetry fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
Hey! Xingqiu and Changyun are here too!
I was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
Are you talking about Noelle? Yeah, she's super strong!
Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you to introduce us later?
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
Huh? What investigation?
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Okay.
Very suspicious. Very, very suspicious. Oh! It's Diona. I didn't even notice her because she's so short. Let's talk to Diona. Probably yelling at people. As per usual.
Diona!
Traveler in Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here.
Are you here to mix drinks?
That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry.
You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it.
Of course I hate it, but it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all. Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know.
Huh? How All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can create the most disgusting concoctions imaginable. Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again. Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result. Just you wait. I ain't about to mess this up.
Yeah, well, don't overwork yourself.
Are you gonna write some poetry with us too? Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself. You should join in. It'll be fun. Fine, if I have time.
Gotta say that pad was super cool. I can't roll my R's, so I can't do that. Hello.
Mika! Noelle!
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
Are you here as Mondstadt's representatives?
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that. We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue. But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself. She's a true knight.
Well, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as Sir.
What? No. Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Why does it feel like these two could keep this up all day?
Anyway, Master Jane did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can. But I haven't written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
I actually have the same concern.
The important thing is just to participate.
Yeah, plus, you won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer, you know.
Really? In that case, we'll try our best too.
Perhaps. The challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
Paimon wouldn't go that far. But anyway, no backing out now. See you soon!
Sure. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
We'll write together, don't worry about it. Yay! I want Xiao. I can't imagine Xiao. Oh, here's a stage. Yunjin must be here. Just saying.
Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Finches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Lua and Mondstadt.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala. We're your hosts, Liyue's versemonger of the darkest alleys, Hutao.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard. The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest, so please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words. Just right from the heart in whatever form you like.
To help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days. Let's get right to it. The first theme is Riddle Me This.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a warm-up activity.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game. Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them. We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize.
And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
I have it set to where it should tell me when the one thing is gonna go off, but I haven't gotten one, which makes me worried. And it's not working how I thought it would. Let me see here. No. No. Because I'm trying to put in something else. I wish I could just view it on my phone. It's not letting me though. Let me see here. That wouldn't make sense.
Those memories. So dark.
I'm gonna remove this because I don't want to see that. I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure out how the heck to figure out any of this stuff. Still says that it's going, so I'm not too sure. I don't know. I am really not sure, but whatever.
Oh, let's see what's on this lantern. A tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky. Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high. Is that it?
In a nutshell, yeah.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon! Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
Aw, it's nothing, really. Once you've spent enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick up on these things.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. What could it be talking about?
Something that flies high and far. Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
Oh, that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue. What would their equivalent of the dandelion be? If there even is one. What do you think, Traveler?
I think dandelion is the right answer.
Great! Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
The important thing is that it's authentic.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem, then perhaps there are no wrong answers.
Well, no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's go look at the next one.
Oh yes, I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
Yay! Yeah, I'm just gonna have to pay attention to this, I guess. I don't know, it's weird.
This one says... Oh, this handwriting is just awful. I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips 1 piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind. Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning with riddles, or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
Huh? So have you got any ideas, Shinjo?
Well,
Xingqiu just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
Oh, so this is Shinjo's riddle! You know, Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more elegant.
this festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Hey, not bad! So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the sly, or...?
Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
Ha! Meanie!
If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Maybe Paimon will! We'll see who stumps who! Traveler, you'll help Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
Gladly, of course.
Ha! At least you're nice to Paimon.
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Ha! Prepare to get stumped!
We didn't even solve the riddle. I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips 1 piece at a time. Yada 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 yada. Yeah, we didn't even solve the riddle.
Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle, Paimon really doesn't have any clue how. Let's start by reading a few more of other people's for inspiration. On 4 long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest. Is this talking about some kind of animal?
It just sounds like Xiao. It just sounds like Xiao. The answer must be some other kind of object.
It's a chair!
Huh? Diona.
Huh? Diona, how did you guess it so quickly? Wait, were you the one who wrote it?
No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head. I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws.
Oh, okay. So a riddle needs to have a bait and switch.
Are you trying to write one?
Yep, and thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one.
Maybe I should try to come up with one too.
All right, Paimon's riddle is now hanging up. Diona, do you want to know the answer?
Nah, no need. I don't really care about winning a prize.
Oh, okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event. We should regroup with the others.
Sure, have fun.
Yay, we only answered one of them.
Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Gather round and look this way. Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud. If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise my hand.
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. Ugh. This riddle is, unique, especially the handwriting. I have four corners, like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips, one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
They drew Shinchos!
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
You brat! It's, pizza! The answer is pizza!
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind? And while I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is it not? Like mora meat?
But eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy makes it easier to face problems that need solving, so... Okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
Maybe it's some other kind of food. No. Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more intelligent.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time.
Paimon!
What is it? Have you got it?
Books!
Huh?
They're square and they've got lots of big words baked into them. Every big word that passes through your lips as you read it out loud makes you smarter.
Oh, gotcha! Books! The answer is books!
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
Huh? So the answer was bugs? Oh, how did I not get that? Come on, Mika. Concentrate.
We're awesome at this!
Ahem.
Oh, what Paimon meant to say was that you're awesome at this. Thanks for the point, Traveler.
On to riddle number 2.
I gotta get in there first this time.
High above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Liyue.
Oh, it's...
I got it!
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant that lives in cold, high places?
Mika, please go ahead. As a full Knight of Favonius, you represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
No, how could I? It was you who thought of it first. You should be the one to guess.
Well, my answer isn't necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
No, I didn't. You were just before me.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see. How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Whoops, I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit. So, Noelle, what do you say?
Yes, let's. Our answer is...
Cecilia!
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many Mondstadters to be the true Windbloom. Although, since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry. Any other answers?
Oh, I can't believe I was wrong. Maybe it's a plant from Liyue.
Is the answer Qingshin? The poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude in a high place.
Correct. I wrote this one. Qingshin is the right answer. No! Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They definitely fit the description of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on high. So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well.
Really? Oh, thank you so much. Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all 3 contestants earn a point each.
Yay!
Darn it! Shinjo's caught up to Paimon already!
We're only just getting started.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so... floaty? What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
That's Paimon's. They picked Paimon's riddle. Yay! What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle too hard?
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
What? No way! Well, go on then. Tell us the answer if you're so sure.
The answer is Paimon.
What?
It's Paimon.
It's Paimon.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Me too.
No! You're all completely all think the answer was Paimon.
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Glug, glug, glug. Wait. Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again?
Think about it for a moment.
No! You're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber! You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up there in the sky?
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately. In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
Huh? What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part?
I can vouch for it.
You think so cute? Okay, then Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely adored Paimon!
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
Well, the giggles for the air as the time flies by.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Shinto, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter. Oh, didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before? Let's go ask him about it.
Yay! I wanted to also... I wanted to close out of this.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Just so that maybe I won't keep lagging so bad. Oh. Though I say that and I start lagging even worse. Okay. Oh wow, why am I lagging so bad? I don't know why it's so bad. See, this is why I need to get a faster computer or something. And that. Well, it doesn't help that whatever this is taking up a whole bunch. I don't want to get rid of it just in case if it is something that needs to be running. I'm just gonna close out of Firefox because I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, there we go.
Hey, you two!
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, you can keep it.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
So, to what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
What do you mean we? Changyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you. Wasn't he saying something about needing help?
Oh, yeah. That.
How about I put it in riddle form?
Huh? Isn't the competition over?
'Twas like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
Is this about Xiao?
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
Perhaps I should just explain it. Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity. It was floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it. But none of my methods had any effect on it, and when I went to try and get a closer look at it and tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body, and if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it.
So Xiao.
It's
With
all
his
my
mask
fault.
on.
I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action. Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus, or illuminated beast.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way. Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth.
Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
Why don't you take a guess first, Hu Tao?
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous. How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
Oh, does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
Close, but no. Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
That's Fenty for you. Yay, part 1 complete. I can see Venti all the way over there. Ooh. That was pretty cool. That's actually so cool. What the heck? I like this one the most. Oh, so they're all like little quests. Okay. Let's just start with the first one then. I'm telling you, bro, it's just freaking Xiao with his mask on. I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going on. It's just Zhao observing from afar of what's going on. If it's not, then I guess that would be more interesting, but the way they worded it made me think it was Zhao. They're like, maybe I offended some Adeptus, and like, I wonder who. Oh wow, we got like a whole stage going on right here. And some weird dude staring out across at it. Is this where we met Eugene? Oh, hi. I didn't mean to jump right down. Now it shouldn't be too difficult. What are you doing? I'm setting up the game I'm responsible for. Have you heard of 100 pace hurling rights? You want me to conduct a bunch of rights to chuck things long distances? You are very perceptive and got it half right. The core game mechanic. I learned about the game from an ancient book. Let me briefly walk you through it. The traditional rules dictate that all participants in this game must be sitting down as part of the rites. Well, you must also adopt a special sitting posture, which I will not demonstrate for you at this time since I don't have any cushions here. From their sitting positions, the participants must follow the music's rhythm and throw the darts into the distant pots. There are many ways to throw the darts into the pots, each with their own special names. For example, the first dart to land in a pot is called the first, and the subsequent dart also lands in a vessel is called a streak. The dart hits the handles of the pot is called piercing. If a dart is thrown through the neck before bouncing out of the pot, it's called valiant. There's no way to remember all that. Don't worry, you don't need to remember all those terms. Remember them is my job. Anyway, all you need to know is that the goal is to throw as many darts into the pots as you can before time runs out. I'll take care of the rest. That sure is simplified, alright? I mean, the rulebook does say that whoever tosses the most darts into the pot wins. That's for the rules that require the loser to drink and write a poem. I can't really ask every player who loses to do all that now, can I? Anyways, I'm almost done setting up the game. The holding pots are over there. I'll get you the darts momentarily. You can try it now if you're interested. Oh. 100 pace hurling rights, players can throw darts. Hitting any spot on the holding pots with darts will award points. Holding the throw button will allow you to aim, release it to throw the dart. Hit as many holding pots as you can within a time limit to score points. The challenge will end once time is up or there are no more pots left on the field. You say no more pots left, which make me think that there is a way to get them all. Oh yeah, and then they'll unlock all in 5 days. Poetry Gala. Yeah, so they are rewarding a crown. That's nice. Yeah, that was part 1. Maybe I'll save this all for next week.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Because if I save it all for next week, then I can just do it all.
Look at that sky.
Well, let's go ahead and go through and talk to everyone so that we have them all unlocked for next time. The next painting is right, it's this one. What are you doing? You are a traveler, your reputation precedes you. I heard so much about you from my colleagues and was wondering if you would grace this grand event. And as luck would have it, here you are. It is truly an honor to meet you. There are many things I wish to introduce to you, but before that, allow me to introduce myself. I am Batlow, a painter. You should be quite familiar with this profession, no? But in addition to being a painter myself, I am also an art conservator. No matter what type of damage a painting has suffered, whether it was burnt, chewed on by rodents, rotted by mold, or any similar matter, as long as it's in my hands, I can restore the painting to its original, most perfect state. Restoring paintings, do you just repaint them? Of course not. Were I to just repaint them exactly as they were, that would be called copying. What our art conservators must do is restore a piece of artwork to its most original pristine condition. Every detail, from the colors to the brushstrokes, even the material of the canvas itself, must be exactly the same as the original painting. That sounds amazing. Isn't it? It takes exceptional painting skill as well as uncommonly keen and detailed image perception, which is why I simply haven't been able to hire many capable assistants. I mean, if a painter has both exceptional skills and a keen perception of the smallest details, then why not just focus on their own work instead of helping restore that of other artists? Not to mention how this job doesn't pay well, and how people often think of us as a bunch of copycats with mediocre skills. But every job needs to be done by someone, wouldn't you agree? Art is a precious thing. An outstanding painting can carry history, stories, and emotions, and, of course, its market value. No matter what others think, as an artist myself, I will not stand idly by and watch those paintings deteriorate. But, as I just said, this job doesn't pay well, and it's often misunderstood. Though I've been busy trying to recruit assistants, as you can see, as of now, I'm still the only one doing the job. That's why I'm here today. I want to educate people about what an art conservator does, and perhaps I'll be able to recruit a few more people this way. However, though I've yet to find an assistant, I have received numerous commissions to restore the ancient paintings. These old paintings come from Mondstadt and Liyue. They include landscapes, figures, animals, and even crayon drawings from children. You restore crayon drawings too? In principle, as long as it's a painting, it's a valid commission. Besides, even a child's crayon drawing contains the hard work they poured into it. Who is to say it may not be their first step to becoming an artist one day? So it's understandable that their parents would come to me to restore it. They worded that weird. Your expression says you haven't even managed to convince yourself. Do you know how to do crayon drawings? Sure, I'm just not an expert crayon artist. I'm only superficially familiar with the literature, so I must study up on knowledge regarding crayon drawings. Traveler, if you could, would you be willing to do me a favor? As you can see, I'm the only one here, but to restore a painting, I need to go out and find the relevant scenery painted therein. You need to go out and find the original scenery? Alas, indeed. Not only that, I also have to do all kinds of research on materials relevant to the painting. For example, how the scenery and animals depicted looked at the time they were painted. Fortunately, the paintings I'm currently commissioned to restore aren't too old, so things shouldn't have changed drastically. I was about to head out to study the original locations, but as you know, the wilderness is a dangerous place for those more adept with the brush than the sword. That's why I like to ask you to find the relevant scenery for me. I'm not artistically gifted. No worries, I have already prepared everything that you'll need. I've done this before when hiring others to help me in the past. Look, this is a photo of the painting to be restored, and I have already marked the key landmarks in it. All you need to do is find a location and take photos of the marked objects with this camera, and you're done. So I just need to take photos. That's right, but you ought to be too familiar. That's right, but you ought to familiarize yourself with the paintings before taking the picture. You need to feel their aesthetics and artistic sense. Let the paintings linger in your mind. As long as you understand them, perhaps you'll be able to sense the entire process of how these paintings were done while taking photos. Sketching, outlining, coloring, refining the details. You mean like a hallucination? You are correct. To me, art is a type of hallucination. What an artist must do is capture the hallucination in detail and express it objectively. Believe me, just study the photos I give you, and you will surely feel the artistic hallucinations within. I entrust this task to you, traveler. And I shall start on restoring these paintings. Right. The next one is... Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Once you reach a viewing point, you must select one of the 3 pictures that best corresponds with the current viewing point and start looking for the missing scenery objects. Okay. After selecting a picture, you can move your camera to match the picture with the current scenery. You look for any missing scenery objects. Once you have found said objects, you can record them. Each picture will have 2 to 3 missing scenery objects. When attempting to record them, you may have to adjust your viewing angle multiple times. Once all the objects have been recorded, the current picture will have its missing details completely filled in. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad that's how magic works or something. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and do... Oh yeah, shoot. I forgot I was using that to help me. Oh, okay. Well, let me see if I can do something real quick, actually. See if this is possible. Ah, this is what I was trying to find before. Okay. Well, I'll have to worry about it another time, because I don't know how the heck to set it up properly. So I sincerely apologize if an ad just like played and I didn't even recognize that. This type of game sure is inspiring. Haha. What new game? Traveler, good timing. I happen to need someone to playtest my new game. Look here, I'm calling this game Inspiration Eruption. It perfectly captures the entire process of how we poets create poetry. You mean drinking and more drinking? Ah, hilarious, though using wine to let one's creative juices flow is certainly a good idea. However, wine alone is not enough to inspire truly extraordinary poetry. Before we write a poem, we have to start by seeking out inspiration. Some like to travel, some prefer solitude, while others really enjoy using wine to stimulate their creativity. This is the most challenging part, since we cannot pinpoint where inspiration lies. So, most of the time, we feel like we haven't found our muse and become anxious and depressed. But in truth, inspiration has already visited us and left its mark inside our heads without us ever knowing. At the right juncture, they will come bursting out and take the form of a great poem, or a painting, or something else. And you can turn all that into a game. Of course, the process of making poetry is quite clear and easily understood. It just so happens that there are a few tabletop game designers in Mondstadt interested in my ideas. After some discussions and a few brainstorming sessions, we finally came up with Inspiration Eruption. You can try it right now if you're interested. Play a few rounds and maybe you'll become a poet yourself. Oh, Jesus Christ. After the challenge begins, characters who defeat opponents within the mythic domains will attain Inspiring Crystal stacks. Inspiring Crystals will rupture at once every 40 seconds. When they rupture, they will unleash a shockwave within a fixed AoE that deals immense damage based on the number of Inspiring Crystal stacks the current on-field character has. The shockwave's damage will decrease further from the epicenter. While the Inspiring Crystals are waiting to rupture, Mythic Nexus will appear within the domain. Such foes will be very tough and hard to defeat. Skill use of Inspiring Crystals waiting to rupture may aid you in defeating these opponents with ease. Jesus. After Inspiring Crystals rupture, if the Mythic Nexus has already been defeated, they will once again start to attack. If the Mythic Nexus has not yet been defeated, then the crystals will not begin to stack again. But the Nexus will be weakened and no other opponents will spawn until it is defeated. After that happens, crystals will begin to stack again and opponents of various kinds will spawn once more. That is so freaking complicated for no freaking reason. Just saying. Yeah, so everything's gonna be unlocked in 5 days. already been going on for like about 2 hours. I think I'll just call it a night here and say this is good enough. Because I still have to go figure out a whole bunch of frickin' stuff. Hopefully next time everything should be set up properly. I'm gonna go ahead and open up Firefox again. Just to check. Something.
Those memories.
Maybe.
So dark.
If it wants to open, of course. My computer runs so freaking slow. Kinda hate it sometimes, to be honest. That's just 'cause everything's slow here. I'll have to find a way to better track when the ad stuff.
The damned will
would
sooner die
happen.
again than lay a hand on me.
'Cause I wanted to track it on my phone, but it's not letting me. Because it's just showing activity feed. I want it to show other things too. I just don't understand why it wouldn't. Yeah, because it doesn't even show it here either.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
View dashboard. Yeah, no, it doesn't show me. I thought I was gonna get like a notification in my chat, like, hey, by the way, there's gonna be something going on here in a second. I thought it would like tell everyone. Not like the fact I had to like keep an eye on it. It's so weird.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Alright, well I'm gonna run the ad now and so I can figure this out. Maybe what I have to do is...
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd. Those memories. So dark. The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me. Those memories. So dark.
Just gonna have to set it hourly. Like I get a reminder every hour to go click the button. Cause that's the only way I can see this even freaking working.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Welcome back. So we were able to run a 3-minute ad, I'm assuming.
Reduced to just standing around.
My
How absurd.
issue is that there's not a good way to keep track of when the next one's going to be. Which is kind of annoying. Because I like to have everything on my phone. That's where I see like chat, that's where I see like what's going on. And I thought it was gonna send a chat message. Oh, and my PNG Tuber Plus stuff is not responding. Just makes me so confused. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and exit out of Genshin.